Good morning, Coda. How are you? I'm trying to get my lid off my Yeti because I put it on like right next to the handle. How embarrassing. That's my morning. There we go. I am good. I am really tired. I went bowling from like 10 to midnight last night, and I had to wake up for this. So I am ready to read. I am ready. But I got my first strike in like a long time. So I'm very proud of myself. And then I got like 6 or 7 more strikes after I got my first one. So yay for me. Big proud of myself. What time is it there for you, Coda? I think you're only 1 hour ahead of me, if I remember right. Because you're in Colorado? Like a strike like on bowling? Like where you knock down all the pins? Oh. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. Oh, I missed the context. Yes, I went bowling. And I got my first strike in a long time. And I am very happy, very proud of myself. And then I got like a whole bunch more strikes after that. So I had like this horrible curse the last time we went bowling where I would keep consistently getting 9. And that's how my night started as well. And then I finally broke the curse, the 9 curse. I broke it. Everybody, like all the guys that I was with, were like, yes, standing up, clapping. You'd think like something big happened. No, just me getting a strike. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. How strange, Coda. Some of your comments aren't coming in, but yes, I'm an hour ahead. Been up since 7-ish. Oh my gosh. Bless you, man. I could not be up that early. It took me a long time. I never used to be able to sleep in, and now like one, I think I'm like still fighting off my cold, but yeah, I'm able to like sleep into like 9 most of the time now. So that's like a big achievement for me.
And then congrats on your strikes. I haven't been bowling in forever. I highly recommend you go. It is so much fun. I forgot. We also had not been bowling in like years. And we went like probably a month ago because it was so cold and there was nothing else to do. And it was so much fun. Like we had a blast. It was me and my boyfriend and our two best friends. And it was so much fun. I love I love bowling. I'm not great at it. I lost every time, but I'm here for a good time, okay? But we only have one bowling alley here, and it is no reservations, which, like, how are you going to do that? No reservations. So every time we go, it's like we either have to go to the Thunder Bowl, which is like 10 to midnight, or we don't get to go. And it's like kind of ridiculous because you can't make a reservation for any time, period, at all, which to me is just insane. I'm usually up by 4:30 or 5. Oh my gosh, asleep by 9 or 10. Old man problems. Oh my gosh, Coda. You're far from an old man. There we go. Your comments are finally showing up there. Um, no, you are not an old man. I am always asleep by 10, always and forever. Like, actually, I should say, I lay down at 10, and then I read typically until 10:30, and then I'm done. I'm out. But I used to have the curse that my dad had, where like I couldn't sleep in. I was never like a super early morning person like you, like 4:30 or 5. Oh my god. But I couldn't sleep past like 7 and I hated it. But I think working from home has definitely changed that. I think for sure. Also, what are you going to be reading, Coda? Are you going to be reading Black Sun? I hope you are because oh my gosh, that opening scene is so good. Um I read it at night and I was like I'm actually kind of scared. Oh my gosh, Coda, 40 is not old. You're young at heart. Oh, hi. Excited to be here. Hi. Okay, please remind me of your name because I'm pretty sure I always get you and Kristen mixed up from something. Read the book. Enter the book. I think it's enter the book. I always get you guys confused, and I really don't want to swap your guys' name. Flo or Flossie? Okay. Okay. Hi, Flo. How are you this morning? Where are you this morning? What time is it for you? It's probably not morning for a lot of people. I'm a late riser today. I'm fine. It's 1 p.m. Oh my gosh. So it's like afternoon. You've had half your day. Here I am, like having my cocoa this morning, getting like a late start. We will go ahead and start at 10:05. I was just kind of giving people a chance to pop in, chatting a little bit. I think we're going to do 35 minutes with 8 minutes in between, I think, if I remember right. I set the timer up right. We'll see. And I have work at 3. Oh no! What are you reading, Flo? Let me know. Also, sorry, I'm like battling my cold, so I sound a little bit off. So I apologize for that. you have to work at 3 on a Sunday? That's crazy. What's your shift until? You must get home kind of late. I'm sorry. Or maybe you love the shift. I don't know. Because I know some people love the late shift. Okay. First time joining. I'm reading Eye of the World. Hi, Mar. Please let me know if that's what you want to be called. Where is it? Over here. Is the Eye of the World. Coda also just finished the Eye of the World. I am currently on book 4, and we have yet to start book 4, actually. But it's right. God, this mirror thing is like crazy. It's right there behind me. I loved books 2 and 3. I had a blast. Eye of the World took a little bit, like 5 to 6 chapters to get into, but it all makes sense. It's all very important. You need to know like the characters. You need to get to know them. I really hope you enjoy your Wheel of Time journey. I also have my Discord where you can like talk about the books. If you want to join that, I'll try to figure out. I will post it in the chat for you. But congratulations on starting your Wheel of Time journey. It is not easy at all. I'm listening to them while also kind of like tabbing them. So, yay for you. I'm so excited. What did you think of the first book comparing to the rest? I'm enjoying it, but it's taking me so long. You know what? Just read at your own pace. Do what you got to do. Like, nobody's in a rush. I have kind of dedicated, like, I know that I will read one of the Wheel of Time books a month. So I have all month to read one book. And that's been great. There is no race here. Like, it's a marathon. There's 14 books. I mean, it's the long haul here. So just really enjoy your time with it. I think that's what I'm trying to do. And just don't get too discouraged from how many books there are because it goes pretty fast. I'm coming into some of the longest books in the series, so I'm a little nervous. But we will go ahead and get started. I will pull up my timer here. I haven't read any of the others. It gets easier and the plot takes off. Yes, second one, amazing. Jaw on the floor at the end of the book. Couldn't believe it. It totally surprised me. So, can't wait for you guys to get there because books 2 and 3, wonderful. Wonderful, super fast paced. Nothing like the first one. But I could talk forever. So we will go ahead and we will get started. Happy sprinting, everybody. I will see you guys in 35 minutes. Hello. How was everybody's sprint? I hope they were good. Let's do this. There we go. I just joined the Discord. Yay. I also switched my phone and my YouTube account. Rashinda? Rashida. So nice to have you join. Thank you so much for watching and sprinting. Also, sorry if you can hear my cat. He's enjoying his meal. How much did everybody get read? I got, I think, 2 chapters. 19, 20. Oh, I got 4 chapters. I got 4 chapters read. But these margins are like massive. So it seems like a lot, but the book is kind of weirdly. Oh, I got like a hair. What is happening? Ooh, I'm reading chapter 1 of The Eye of the World, but I'm also annotating. So it goes slower. You're an annotating person like me. I have my finished 5, 6, and 7 of Black Sun. Coda, what do you think so far? I need to know who your favorite character is because I think that I wonder if we have different characters that we like. And I've heard that book 2 follows a character that like isn't super big in this. And I'm really hoping that it's my favorite character. What kind of annotating do you do? Because I have my little tabs here and I love to tab, but I should also get down Frankenstein from wherever it is and show you how obsessed I am with annotating. So please tell me your annotating process because I'd love to hear it. I love to tab. And then actually here, I can show you. One of these is a good example. So I love to tab, but then like, let's see. See if I can find something in here. I place like little sticky notes in there with like my thoughts and feeling, like when big things happen, but they're like so far from like scholarly thoughts. Sometimes they're embarrassing. I would love, tell me what you guys think about this because I would love to I think it'd be so cool to read like a, like for example, like read a classic or something like that and annotate it and then almost like have like a traveling book. So then like you could send it to your friend who also enjoys like tabbing and annotating and then they'd be able to see like your thoughts and annotations and then they could add their thoughts and annotations and like, oh my god, you're so dumb, like or like, oh my god, you're so right, like I didn't even think of that. Like I think it would be so fascinating to get the book back one day and like have it like have different people's thoughts and opinions in it. I think it would be so fun. Just an idea. I think it would be really cool. Flo, how much did you get read? What are you reading? My thoughts are often embarrassing too, but I laugh when I read it back. Yes. Sometimes I'm like, what? Like literally that's all I write. It's just what? Yeah, sometimes my thoughts are not not scholarly at all. I tab and sometimes highlight. For Wheel of Time, I wanted to mostly highlight and write extra thoughts. I definitely, I think that for me, tabbing is just so much simpler. But like with Stormlight, I am so dedicated to like the series as a whole that I desperately want to know what I thought of it the first time. So I'm with you. It does take a lot more time, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it. Like you said, like sometimes you go back and you're like, why did I think that was important? Like, why did I even, there's no way that was important, but I thought it was. Let's see how much time we have left. We have 2 minutes left. But Flo, let me know what you're reading. I'm excited to hear about it. And how much did you get done? I always love listening, like hearing what other people think, or like think. What am I talking about? Other people are reading. um, I think it's so cool that like in the booktube community, there's so many different genres that people can read that I think it's so cool. I think it's fascinating. I am also this month going to be reading 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, counting by sevens. I read 30 pages, not a lot of words on the page. Hey, 30 pages. That's a lot. What is counting by sevens about? If you could give me like a short. Is this you're reading this with Nicole? Is that right? I also, yeah, I'm gonna read 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and I'm kind of debating about starting this just because like it's actually a bit longer than I thought. But I'm also like a completionist and really want to like finish books one at a time. I'm not like a multi-book reader. I can do like one audiobook and one physical book. That's my max. I am horrible. I'm like such a completionist, which is why sometimes it takes me a long time. Like if I'm not super into a book, then I just can't move forward. Um, ooh, you like Ictan? Oh no, we're supposed to sprint. Everybody go! All hands on deck! Go go go! Happy sprinting! Get lots of reading done. Well, that sprint went really fast. I was not expecting that noise. Bandana Book Mom, The Mad Chatter, and Kelly Reads a Lot. Oh, okay. I wonder. What's it about? Can you tell me what it's about? If you're still here, love. How was everybody's sprint? How much did you get read? I am now on page 276. I have no idea where I started. I think I started on chapter 21. So 240 to 276. It's pretty good. This book is fast-paced, Coda. So once you get into it, you're not going to be able to put it down. I'm like super tempted to finish it today. I kind of hope that I can finish it today. In the wee hours tomorrow. Maybe I can stop reading it. Give you a chance. Things have like finally full force picked up. I have no doubt I'd finish today if we didn't have plans. What are you doing? What are you guys going to go do? Something fun? Hopefully. I'm debating. I think we'll do one more sprint. Yeah, we can do like one more. We'll finish around noon. Does that sound good to everybody? I hope everybody's getting lots of reading done because these always help me so much. Like, I started on page 200 and I'm almost on page 300, which I'm sure I will get to by the end of the next sprint. So that's like 100 pages for me. And I'll only have 100 pages more. That'll be done. So these always help me so much. I joined MJ's sprints yesterday and it was so helpful. I got so much of this read, Coda. It was ridiculous. I just like happened to catch her sprints and was like, oh my god, I'm gonna sit down. Going to see Scream 6, and then I'm making dinner and we'll watch the Oscars live for the first time in over 10 years. Sounds horrible. Not a very good read. Oh, there we go. I'm reading it for middle grade March on Chatty's Discord, The Mad Chatter. It's about a very intelligent young girl who was adopted, but then her adoptive parents passed away in a car accident. Sounds horrible. Not a very good read. Flo, what's not a very good read? The book that you're reading? There we go. Coda, my favorite character is, I think you say her name, Ixalia. Oh my. There's a dog outside barking. I love her. She's wonderful. I don't know why I like her so much. But I really do like Ictan as well. I think that's how you say his name. Or, I'm sorry. I actually don't know how to... Shialia? That's how you say her name? Where do you find how to pronounce these people's names? Do you like Google it? Thank you so much, Flo, for joining. I'm sorry you have to go to work. Please have a great day at work. I'm glad that you were able to get some reading in. before. But again, have a great day at work. I appreciate you stopping in and getting some reading done. She's my second favorite. Googled it. Maybe I need to do that because here I am thinking it's Ixalia and it's Shealia. Ixalia sounds cool though. Just gotta say. I'm not the biggest fan of Naranpa. I think that's how you say it. I always love like fantasy books because you're just like no idea how to pronounce anything. And then in your head you're just like, you just kind of like blank it out in your head. Just getting here, reading What Lies in the Woods. What is that about? Is it Anne? Please let me know if that is what you would like to be called. It does. That's how I read it at first. Well, now I'm like, I think I'm just committed. I don't know if I can change how I say her name in my head. Shealia. I will attempt. I will attempt to correct myself. But now I'm like 300 pages in calling her something completely different. Sometimes it's like really hard. My 9-year-old niece read Percy Jackson for the first time, and so obviously like there's a lot of really complicated names in that, and it was so funny to hear her like little brain try and like work out what the names were. I can't remember what she called Poseidon, but I'm pretty sure she called him, I think it was like Poison, which like totally makes sense. I think like Hermes was Hermes, which again, like it just totally makes sense when you like, there's this quote that I go by all the time, and it's like if somebody mispronounces a word, they learned it from reading. And that's how I always go about everything because I make up some of these people's names. I try, and then sometimes I'm like, I have no idea. There's no hope for me. I'm unsure of Naranpa. Unsure of the entire priesthood. Still in the first 100. Try pronouncing it like this. Shealia. Shealia. Maybe I'll just Google it. But last sprint, everybody. Get some good reading done. I will see you at the end. Hello, hello. How was everybody's sprint? I think that's the last one for the day, at least for me. I know Coda had to drop, but it's about a girl. Wow. However, they were liars, so I guess it's. And that sounds like a very interesting book. My cat is laying on me. Try to do this for you guys. And we'll end the timer. We all done with the timer. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me on this Sunday. I got like so much read. I only have that much left. I'm on 315 and there's only 450. I just joined and you're doing the last sprint. I'm so sorry. Goddess of Gore, what is your hold on. My cat is finally getting off of me. Is that Venus? I can't tell. Your little picture is so tiny on my computer. So thank you so much for joining. Maybe I should do one more. What do you guys think? It's up to you guys. I know that everybody's on different time zones and I don't want to take up anybody's day. But if we're here to read, then we're here to read. I could probably get like almost done with this. I'm on a killer reading spree right now. I'm pretty proud of myself. I finished The Jasmine Throne in like 3 days. And then I'm going to finish this in like 3 days. I am really hoping that I can go pick up the second book of this and the second book of the Jasmine Throne, The Oleander Sword. But Goddess of Gore, please tell me what you're reading. I would love to know what everybody's reading. And again, sorry, I'm battling a cold, so apologies for the voice. Apologies for the voice. But how was everybody's sprint? Please tell me. Did you get lots of reading done? My kitty's joined me. He's just a little trooper. He's the sweetest. He's annoying, but he's very sweet. He's giving up his time in the sunshine to sit in this room with me. So I'm reading The King in Yellow for the Weird Week readathon. What is it about? Please tell me. It sounds weird. So, well, it must be weird. My sprint went well. Ready for more. You want to do more, Anne? You're the one that's reading Wheel of Time, right? No, you're reading, you're reading the What Lies in the Forest. Hi, I just joined. I'm reading the Eidolon by K.D. Edwards. Thank you so much for joining, Estelle. Please let me know if that's what you would like to be called. It's always so hard to like base it off of people's usernames. So please let me know what your guys' names are so that I can call you by the correct name. We can do one more since all of you guys seem to really want to do one more. I will pull up the timer again for you guys. I'm very happy that you guys want to do one more because I'm now determined. You guys are gonna like my whole day. And my partner wants me to tell you the last in the Bone Ship trilogy. Ooh, he's very proud. How did he like how is he liking it? Because that's been on my radar for a long time. I am super curious what he thinks of that because I've heard really mixed reviews. I've heard that like everyone, I think that the first book was really good, and then like the middle one kind of was like a decline, and then the third one was good, but a lot of people didn't make it through the second one to get to the third one. So please let me know because those covers just draw me in. Those covers I just want to eat up, and anything to do with dragons, I'm there. So unfortunately they're dead dragons, but still dragons, so it counts. Also, did anyone see that Christopher Paolini, the author of Eragon, is going to release a new Eragon 5, I think, and like I'm such a horrible person, but I've never read the Eragon series, and I'm like a dragon fiend. Look at my little dragon, you guys. Where is he? Yeah. Yeah. I had him made on Etsy. You probably can't see him. There we go. Look at him. He's so cute. He's a little nature dragon. He has little glasses. Let's see if my camera. There we go. Look at him. He's so cute. I still don't have a name for him. I've had him for so long. And then in Elvish writing, it says, "Here be dragons." So I love him. He is like what makes me happiest on my bookshelves. He's just the cutest freaking thing. I love him so much. Yeah, I debate about buying more dragons from her all the time, but I have to stop myself because I don't need them. He loved it. I got him the first book for Christmas and he hasn't stopped reading. Ooh. And oh my god, that's so cute, right? He's so cute. He makes me so happy. It's very cute. Who doesn't love dragons? Wrong people. I'm like, sorry, excuse me. I am such a dragon fiend. And that's why I can't believe that I'm appalled at myself for never reading Eragon. So maybe that should be on my list for this year since he's coming out with a new Eragon book. We'll see. But we will go ahead and we'll start the last sprint at 12:20. Does that sound okay? It's 3 minutes from now. I'm so appreciative of all of you who are here. I love sprinting with other people, and MJ said it best yesterday. I joined hers and she was like, it's always so hard to explain to people what sprinting is because it's like you're just on camera reading and like everybody else is just reading at home. And I'm like, yeah, that kind of is just what it is. But something about like having other people keep you accountable, it's just, oh, it's so helpful. It is very, very, very helpful. I'm going to figure out how to share this again. There we go. There we go. And, oh, I got to change that. You guys probably get to see it in real time. Oops. There we go. Oh, what's going on? I don't know what's happening. There we go. What is everybody going to be doing for the rest of the day? Please let me know. Please have it ready for the end of the sprint to let me know because It's only noon here, so I am going to be probably cleaning my house. I've been sick all week. I took 2 days off of work, which is why I've been able to get so much reading done. And I lost all of my taste. And I have now taken 2 COVID tests and have no COVID. So I have no idea what's happening. Um, but yeah, that's been fun for me. But I've just been laying in bed reading. Got 2 books read in March 12th. So that is probably the best month so far for me, reading wise. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to start sprinting. This will be our last sprint, okay, everybody? Let's get to reading. Hello, Nicole. Thank you for joining in court. Thank you also for joining. Oh my gosh, there's so many people here. Thank you. And also Nicole. 5:43 a.m. Why are you awake? All these people on BookTube and all my friends, you guys all get up so early. I could not. I could never. I definitely could not. Well, I hope you're getting some reading in, Nicole. My kitty is snuggled up here right beside me. You guys can't see him. But I am getting so much read. And I will pause this and do this. But yeah, I am on chapter 31 and there's only 42 chapters. So it's 8 p.m. here. So I'm going to finish my book and go to bed. Oh my gosh, where are you from? Goddess of Gore. What time is it where you are? Or, well, I guess not. What time is it? But like, that would be 8 hours? Are you in Europe somewhere? Yeah, I am like, how was everybody's sprint? Have you enjoyed your book? Yes. It is basically what I would call, yeah, it's pre-Columbian. America's inspired and it is wonderful. I'm in England. I visited England and it was wonderful and I miss it all the time. I got to 71% of my book. That is awesome. That's amazing. I always find that these make me read so much. I'm probably going to finish this book today. And then I actually will probably start 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. This is my classic for the month. And it's much bigger than I thought it was going to be. Really like thin paper and pretty word heavy. So I have to prepare for a cross stitch video. Nicole, that sounds fun. And yes, I am highly enjoying Black Sun so much. It's a pre-Columbian America's civilization, and it has a lot of like magic and like it just has a lot of like mystery elements to it. Like you don't really know what's happening, and you're getting like a multi POV story, but you're also getting like multiple timelines. So you're kind of like learning about certain characters in the past while also seeing them where they are now. And you're kind of like trying to, it makes sense why they are the way that they are, but you're not sure what's going to happen. Very like political, like intrigue. It's really fascinating. I guess the author is Native American, and she has like a lot of insight into this kind of civilization, and it really shows through in her writing. I love it so far. I am flying through it. So I am hoping that I can go order the second book tomorrow of this because I'm definitely going to finish this today, probably. I might take like a nice bath. I'm recovering from a cold, so we'll see. I completely lost my sense of taste, and I've taken 2 COVID tests, and both have been completely negative. So no idea, but that's kind of fun. The only Roan horse I've read was a short story in the Vampires Never Gets Old collection. I had no idea that she had other stuff. But I think actually Coda mentioned that she did have other stuff. Oh, wow. I guess she also, it says in here that she also writes for the Star Wars series. Star Wars Resistance Reborn and Race to the Sun. What a weird assortment of things. I'm reading the Eidolon by K.S. Edwards. It's part of the Tarot Sequence series. It's urban fantasy and has the most precious found family. I love found family. Have you read TJ Klune's House in the Cerulean Sea? I've heard that that's amazing found family. I have not read any TJ Klune yet. I need to desperately, but unfortunately, I have not. I have so many books on my shelf that I need to get to. And I'm playing kind of like a little game where I wrote down all of my unread books and I'm just pulling from them. So I'm hoping that I will get through a lot of my books this year. Just in March, I've gotten through 2, so already. But currently, my computer is sitting on my giant, massive stack of Wheel of Time books that I literally have nowhere to put. So, yes, House in the Cerulean Sea was very cute. Ooh, that's good to hear. I've heard nothing but amazing things about it. So I'm really glad to hear that. Have you read any of his other stuff? I've heard that his other stuff is really good. I've counted how many series I'm into, and I wish I hadn't. I do that, and it makes me very sad. I'm halfway through The Elevator Pitch by Linwood Barclay. Barclay? It has me on the edge of my seat. Is it a thriller? Nicole, let me know. Nicole, you have such a wide range. I'm always so jealous of you. I aspire to be like you. You have such a wide range. And I always wish that I had a bigger range of reading. I write them all down. I keep track, but I find myself gravitating towards fantasy so much that sometimes I just feel really bad because that's all I talk about and that's all I read. But just know, all of you out there that have a wider genre than me, bless you because you're stronger than I am. Oh, thank you. Of course, Nicole. Is it a tarot sequence cozy fantasy then? I will just kind of continue to chat. I'll stick around until like 1:10. We can just kind of chat. This is the part that I love. In all honesty, I would probably never get anything done because I would just sit here and chat with all of you guys. But yeah, I'm really glad that all of you guys came out and enjoyed the sprints. We did more than I planned on doing, but I think I started on page 200 and I'm on page 360. So I read a lot. And these always help me just get so much focused reading done. I will oftentimes do so much. I will procrastoclean. I think that's what you're calling it. You should really read Cerulean Sea. It's so heartwarming. I 100% believe it. I have literally never heard a single person even say one bad thing about it. I think for a long time I was excuse me. A long time I was waiting for it to come out in paperback because I'm mainly a paperback person. And then it finally came out in paperback and then I just never bought it. But maybe I should borrow it from the library because that might be a good way. But this is my problem. This is my problem. People like read this, and then I'm like, oh my god, yes. And then I request it on the library, and then I get it from the library. And then look, nothing behind me gets read because I'm just reading books from the library that I don't even own. And it just is like, oh my gosh. It's cozy-ish. Have either of you read The Psalm for the Wild Built by Becky Chambers? Absolutely like top tier cozy fantasy. As well as Legends and Lattes, of course. And if you didn't know, Travis Baldree, I believe is his last name, is making a new release in that series. And it comes out in November, I believe. And I am so stinking excited because Legends and Lattes is like the cozy fantasy. And I am also putting The Psalm for the Wild Built in that category because it is so cozy. It's a novella, but I keep wanting to read Becky Chambers. Please, 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 please read Becky Chambers. Oh my gosh, so good. It's a prequel. Yes, it is a prequel. And it follows Viv, and something happens where she's like stuck in one of the towns, I think, basically. I can't remember. I'll have to find the synopsis. But if you follow, like, if you have an Instagram, if you go and follow Tor Books, I believe he's releasing them through Tor. I'm so excited. He just announced it a couple days ago, and I'm like screaming inside because I loved Legends and Lattes. Like, I know that everybody was like hyped up about it, and then I was like, there's no way it's actually that good. It's short. No. And then I read it and was like, this is amazing. This is wonderful. I feel like I've just been given a hug. So that's also how I felt about The Psalm for the Wild Built. It basically follows a tea monk who has no idea what he wants to do in life. So he decides that he's gonna like change up his vocation and become a tea monk and just like travel and sell tea to people. And along the way, he basically finds a robot, and this robot is from a past civilization. And this robot basically comes along and is like, I was sent from my council of robots to come check on you guys, like as a human race, and see how you guys are doing. And then he's like, I was sent to find out what you guys need. And the tea monk's like, I have no idea what I need. I'm just one person. Like, you're gonna have to ask that of everybody you meet. Like, I don't know what to tell you, dude. And it's wonderful and it's cozy, and there's 2 books so far, and I think I read them both in a single day. And I've now read A Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers, and I'm pretty sure I will probably pick up anything by Becky Chambers now because she is wonderful. I'm Team Thimble, but I'm so excited for the new one. Yes, Thimble, I believe, will be in it. I don't know, though. It wouldn't make a whole lot of sense for him to be in it, but maybe it's like a dual POV. Not sure. But I trust that he will write something very, very good. His Legends and Lattes was wonderful. And also, big news, at least for me. I don't know if anybody's read the Murderbot Diaries. Highly recommend the audiobook for them. They're really short. They're all novellas. But a new Murderbot is coming out, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I've now finally put my father onto the Murderbot Diaries, and he loves them. And I have also put 4 out of the 5 people in my entire family onto the audiobooks for The Witcher. My dad read them, so I read them, recommended them to my dad. He is like not, he's very analytical and very like not emotional. And he called me one day and was like, I finished The Witcher and it is the best audiobook I have ever read. Like, ever even listened to. It's not even close. And he told me that he shed tears. So, if that's not the biggest flex to get you to go listen to The Witcher, I really don't know what else is. And then me and my dad, absolutely loving The Witcher, I was able to convince both of my sisters to now listen to The Witcher. You can get it through the Libby app. I love Libby. I will shout Libby out for the end of my days. Use your free resources, man. Not everybody has access to be able to buy books, and Libby is wonderful. Truly, truly wonderful. All you need is a library card, which is free. So, love The Witcher. I read most of them a couple of years ago. I'll most likely reread them. Please, for the love of God, listen to them, Nicole. I'm begging you. I am begging you. Oh my gosh. Peter Kenny is the best narrator I have ever listened to, hands down. He is stunning and wonderful, and he brought the story to life on a whole different level for me, and apparently even my dad. So he is absolutely wonderful, and they just brought, I really don't know if I would have enjoyed The Witcher as much as I did if I hadn't have listened to them. And I truly believe that. I think now that I've listened to them and understand the story, I could go back and like read them, but a whole different level of just expertise and wonderful narration by Peter Kenny. I'm doing a year of Witcher, read 2 so far. Did you start with the short stories, or did you hop straight into the actual series? Yeah, I did listen to them. Then I purchased the physical books. Yes, Nicole, yes. Yes, I'm so happy other people have listened to them because Peter Kenny deserves all of everything. Everything. I have actually really debated about purchasing the Witcher audiobooks because they are so stinking wonderful. So wonderful. And you read 2 so far, so please let me know if you started with the short stories. And if you did, what did you think of them? And if you read the first 2 in this series, what did you think of them? I believe my favorite book was The Baptism of Fire. Pretty sure that was my favorite of all of the ones that I read. I loved that book so much. I debate. No, both were the short stories. I can't wait to get into the full novels. Also listening to them. Yes. Yes. I just my excitement just skyrockets when people listen to them because Peter Kenny deserves it all. The full-length novels, I think, show Andrei Sapkowski's talent so much more than his short stories. His short stories were really good. Like, I enjoyed them. But once I hit the full series, it was like, mwah, it was just chef's kiss. The series was wonderful. And truly, like, so much different than I ever could have thought. And I'm so grateful that I never got spoiled for anything. I started with the short stories, then moved on to the novels. Baptism of Fire was brilliant. Yes. Okay. Thank God. My library isn't that good. Got them from Audible. Hey, it doesn't matter where you get them. It really doesn't matter where you get them from. And I'm surprised that my library has them because my library doesn't have anything. We're a very small town here. Like, we don't even have most fast food chain restaurants. So, just I will forever be in awe of Peter Kenny's ability to read anything. I should honestly go back and see if he has narrated anything else, because I think I would listen to it just because he reads it, in all honesty. I wish you guys could see my cat. He's a little trooper over here. He's just my little buddy, my little friend. I hope you guys all have little friends at home that you guys can read with, snuggle with. They're just such little pals, you know? Like, he's been a trooper the last couple days that I've been sick, and I love having them around. I only have one, and one's enough. He's crazy, but he enjoys when I read because he just gets pet. But I'm actually going to sign off at 1:20, okay, you guys, because I will just keep chatting. What is everyone reading? What are you reading, Court? Maybe I missed what you were reading. Let me go back up here. I'm curious if The Witcher has a Northern English accent in the US. Northern English accent. I am from the West Coast, so I have no idea. I am very north in the US, but no, he has like a very British accent to me. I have no idea where he's from. I'm terrible at accents, but he sounds very British to me. But Northern English accent. So I'm wondering if you're like referring to like the East Coast. I'm reading 16 Ways to Defend a Walled City. I have heard of that. I actually think that's on my list. What do you think of it so far, Court? Please let me know, because if I remember right, is it kind of like a military-esque story? I'm getting ready for my working week. I do editing and filming. Nicole, you're just like a trooper. You just pump out videos, girl. I'm so impressed. I really need to film my videos for this upcoming week, but I sound horrible, so here I am, not doing that. The writing style is hilarious. Ooh. Okay, that's not at all what I expected you to say. Is it funny? I'm very much enjoying it. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. But I thought it was like this, like, I thought it was like a military kind of story where like he's basically trying to figure out how to save the city, but I don't think he knows, like, I don't think he's a military like strategist. Is that right? I can't remember. I heard someone talk about it and I heard that they like loved it, and it's crazy that you're reading it because I actually have heard of that. All right, well, we got a minute left. I am going to go ahead and end the live stream. It's part of my job for Craft Channel and Patreon. Oh, you have a Patreon, Nicole? I had no idea. I am a big crafter. I'm not like a cross stitch crafter, more like a journal girl. But that's so amazing. I am really happy for you, Nicole. I love that. It's one Christmas, and yeah, he is. He's not fit for the job, so literally says things like, well, that's a problem for another time. I love that. I hope you're feeling better soon. Thank you so much. I am going to go eat and take some more medicine, probably take probably take a nap. And hopefully then film maybe another video for you guys later. And I appreciate you all so, so, so much for coming and hanging out and reading. I love having you all here, and I love sharing in our Witcher love because I could talk about it for days. But thank you so much, everybody. Have a good rest of your day and happy reading. Bye.